Welcome back to the deep dive. We are, believe it or not, on episode 7 of our series Exploring Focal Point by Brian Tracy.
hmm
And for the last 6 sessions, we've been absolutely obsessed with speed doubling your income, slashing work hours, just pure efficiency.
But today we have to hit the brakes. We really do. Because if you apply that same speed at all costs mindset to your personal life, you are going to crash.
Ah, okay.
We're pivoting to the part of the report that argues your success isn't actually defined by your technical skills at all.
Which, it sounds like a nice platitude,
Yeah.
but the report backs this up with some pretty heavy data on emotional intelligence.
It is heavy. The research indicates that social skills, so your ability to negotiate, to communicate, empathize, they have more impact on your success than your intellect, your education, and your experience combined.
Combined. That's massive. I mean, we're not just talking about being nice here.
No, not at all. We're talking about what is maybe the primary driver of human happiness. The report is clear. Long-term satisfaction is almost entirely derived from the quality of your relationships. And the best news, these are not innate traits. They are learned and learnable.
Okay, so if I treat, say, being a better partner like a skill I can actually study, where do I even start? Because, usually we just let family life run on autopilot while we focus on our careers.
It starts with what the report calls a values audit. The idea is that most of our stress comes from a misalignment here.
Lose alignment.
Yeah, you might say family is your top priority, but if your calendar is 90% work, you're living in a state of contradiction. And that friction, that's what kills your peace of mind.
That really hits home. It's the difference between what you say you value and what your schedule actually proves you value.
Precisely. So you have to define what good and proper behavior means to you, integrity, truth, dependability. And then you have to operationalize it. Well, the report suggests using visualization just like you would for a business goal. Imagine your perfect family life 5 years from now. What does the environment look like? How are you spending your weekends?
It's about designing the life instead of just hoping it works out. But here's the part where I struggle, and I think a lot of high achievers do too. I'm in execution mode all day. I'm optimizing everything. And when I get home, switching that off just feels, well, it feels inefficient.
And that is the trap. This is the critical distinction that trips up almost everyone. Work time is measured by results and productivity. Personal time is measured in terms of love and contentment.
So if I try to optimize my time with my kids, I'm actually failing.
Completely. Work is linear. It's about speed. Relationships are organic. They're about presence. You cannot be efficient with people.
Right.
Efficiency with people is, well, it's viewed as coldness.
This brings up the biggest myth in household dynamics, right? That idea of, oh, we spent the whole evening together.
Right. But you were on your phone and they were watching Netflix. The report is brutal about this. Proximity is not connection. To build that love and trust, you need, and I'm quoting here, long, unbroken periods of time. No agenda, no distractions.
Which sounds simple, but for a high performer, unstructured time is terrifying. We want an agenda. We need a plan.
Okay, you want an agenda. Here is maybe the bravest thing you can do. The report offers a micro-habit. It's called the 4 questions.
Okay.
You go to a partner or a child, and you basically ask them for a performance review.
A relationship performance review. I'm sweating already.
It's simple, though. First, is there anything I'm doing that you'd like me to do more of?
Okay, that's safe enough. I can handle that.
Second, is there anything you'd like me to do less of? Then
Yeah.
you pivot to the future. What is one thing you would like me to start doing?
Right.
And finally, the most dangerous question of all. Is there anything you want me to stop doing?
Oof. That requires a massive ego check. You're essentially handing them a loaded gun.
You are. But here's the absolute unbreakable rule. You must listen quietly.
No defending yourself.
0 defending. No explaining why you do it. You just say 2 words. Thank you.
So I just had to sit there and take it.
You take the data, that's what it is. If you argue, they will never be honest with you again. But if you listen, you get the blueprint to a better relationship.
That takes real guts.
Yeah.
But I can see exactly why it works. It stops all the guessing games.
Exactly. And it all ties back to the anchor of this whole section. If you remember one thing from today, make it this quote. Personal time is measured in terms of love and contentment. Love, affection, and trust building can't be rushed.
Stop trying to hack it and just put in the time. Simple as that. Now, before we wrap, I want to leave you with one final burn the shift strategy from the report. This one is about vacations.
Ah, yes.
The report says you should book them way in advance, pay for them in full, and this is key, Make them non-refundable.
It forces your hand, doesn't it? If the trip is non-refundable, you won't cancel it for one last meeting. Okay.
Exactly. You have to commit to your leisure as fiercely as you commit to your work. I love that. Use your wallet to enforce your values. So that's your challenge for this week. Go ask those 4 questions if you're brave enough to hear the answers. And make sure to like and subscribe so you get notified about our next episode. Thanks for listening to The Deep Dive.